All right, I'd like to call this meeting to order. We have a moment of silence, please. Stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Steve?
Thank you, Council President. Councilperson Boyd.
Here.
Councilperson Popacek.
Here.
Councilperson Freshwater.
Here.
Council President Demko.
Here.
Mayor Riley.
Here.
We have one.
Regina, would you please do administration?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Tonight, there's two motions under administration. 1A, a motion to approve the minutes from the council meeting on September 10th and September 24th, 2018.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
What am I in class by myself over
Motion 1B, motion to approve resolution number 2018-07, a resolution of the Borough of Carnegie, Allegheny County, authorizing the execution of a Green Light Go program grant reimbursement agreement with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And Regina, let me interrupt you for a second. I forgot to ask if there was any public comment on any of the motions. No?
That's all I have, Madam President.
All right, Councilman Boyd.
Motion to approve the October 2018 bill list and bill list addendum.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Steve, roll call.
Councilperson Freshwater.
Yes.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson Popacek.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
You know, I have a question about an item on the agenda. Why is the solicitor's invoice listed separately?
The reason why that's separate is because we had received that after the bill list was complete.
Perfect. That's what I assumed, but I figured I'd ask.
It'll be on the next bill list for the following month.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Motion to approve the September 2018 Gators to Cherry and Nicholas invoice.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Steve?
Councilperson Popacek.
Yes.
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson Freshwater.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Councilman Freshwater?
I move to accept the recommendation of KLH Engineers to approve the rebid for contract number 2018-01, which is the Carnegie Park Basketball Court, Phase 2, in the amount of $68,680.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Steve?
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson Freshwater.
Yes.
Councilperson Popacek.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I move to approve payment application number 1, final, to Solid Construction in the amount of $98,000 for sanitary sewer repair completed for the 2018 Greenbrier Drive Sanitary Sewer Emergency Repair Project.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Steve?
Councilperson Boyd.
Yes.
Councilperson Freshwater.
Yes.
Councilperson Popacek.
Yes.
Council President Demko.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I move to enter into a 3-year agreement with Pennsbury Village for police, fire, and ambulance services that will begin in 2019 and end in 2021.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
I That's all I have.
Code enforcement this evening, I'll have one motion. Motion A, motion to approve resolution number 2018-08, a resolution of the Borough of Carnegie, Allegheny County, confirming that the Borough of Carnegie has submitted a community development block grant application through the Char West COG to the Allegheny County Department of Economic Development in the amount of $20,000 for the Carnegie Park 88 picnic tables, supply only.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. The committee reports. Steve, do you have anything for Evan since this is not here?
I have just a few things I'll go through in the manager's report.
Okay. Finance.
Nothing this evening, thank you.
Code enforcement and community development.
Nothing this evening, Madam President.
Public works.
Nothing this evening.
Okay, and Mike's not here for public safety, and I have nothing to report. Wow. That was quick. Managers report.
You're back up, Steve.
Just to elaborate for the manager's report for item 1B, this was for the Green Line Road program. In 2017, we had applied for a grant to fix the timing issues that were on Jefferson and West Main Street, and we had just received a notification that was awarded a few months ago. So we'll be working with Trans Associates, who's a company we've worked with in the past, and we should have some more information with that moving forward. Just another item that I wanted to note as well, Borough Administration is looking for a administrative staff position, so if there's any individuals who know of anybody who are looking for anything, we're accepting applications up until, applications will be due on October 22nd, so that's 2 weeks from today. So just to pass that along. That's all I have for this month. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. The department's numbers for the month of September: criminal arrests and citations 28, traffic stops 62, traffic citations 53, parking tickets 208, and complaints and self-initiated activity 829. In September, on, I believe it was the 14th, September 14th, we had the second annual Cruising on the Main. Is that the date? One of them, whatever that Saturday was. We had 15th, okay, another successful Cruising on the Main. Once again, I'd like to commend Chief Kennedy because he puts a lot of hard work into getting that all organized. And this time around, we actually have I didn't know this, we actually have a car club in Carnegie. Do they have a specific name? Or they're just...
Our Club of Carnegie.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
There's like 6 or 7, 8 members
Okay.
that live in Carnegie Borough.
They actually made a donation of $250. And then that coupled with, 50-50 profits from t-shirts being sold, Carnegie Police Department will be giving $621.88 to the Carnegie Youth Baseball. So that's very good. So there are many events and activities going on in the month of October, but I have to say Carnegie really knows how to celebrate Halloween. We have the Borough Halloween activities, which is the annual Halloween promenade, and then the Trail of Terror in Carnegie Park. So the Trail of Terror is Friday and Saturday, October 19th and 20th, and 26th and 27th from 7 to 10 p.m. And you can come get spooked while knowing that you're also helping raise money for projects that go on in Carnegie Park. The annual promenade is on Saturday, October 27th at noon, and the registration begins at the East Main Street Bridge. The promenade begins at 12:30, and there will be treat bags and prizes, or surprises for all. Prizes will be given out for favorite costumes, and this is free and open to all community children, infants through 6th grade. Quantum Spirits, they are sponsoring Carnegie Ghost Hunts. So those are going to take place on October 19th, 26th, 27th. They're from 9 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. And you can get tickets through Facebook events, or you can call Quantum to ask for details. I'm sad to say this, but Friday, October 12th will be the last crawl of the season. So if you haven't had a chance, if you haven't had a chance to go out and enjoy the crawls this year, please grab a neighbor, a friend, family, go down. Our businesses do a great job of offering fun and discounts during those hours of 5 to 9. On Thursday, October 25th, from 6 to 9 p.m., it's called a Taste to Serve, and this is a fundraiser for an organization called Family Promise. And what they do is they provide critical services to homeless children and their families. This is going to take place at the 3rd Street Gallery, which is at 220 3rd Street, and tickets are $50, but space is limited to only 100 people, so you'll want to get those soon. Carnegie does celebrate our trick-or-treating on October 31st, which is a Wednesday. It's from 6 to 8, and I just ask you to be a little bit more cautious and alert while you're out driving, because we have all of our children out within the community trick-or-treating. And I think that's all I have for this evening, Madam President.
Thank you. Okay, general public comment, anybody? Maggie?
Oh, I have to say something. No, I'm not sure all of you have been to see the Mosaic mural. It is complete.
And who are you, young lady?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Maggie Forrest from the Andrew Carnegie Free Library in Chicago.
We've got a new resident in the borough. I want to make sure that he knows who's speaking.
Hi there. Come to. Do you have a library card? But it's truly breathtaking. Sadly, until we get our walkway in, it's not going to be fully appreciated, and with all this rain and whatever, I have to have a library park meeting, but everything is still backed up and the rain just doesn't stop. But I really do believe that when the park is done and it's all connected, that people will be saying, meet me at the Mosaic. I mean, people are already kind of hanging out there, this sort of thing, and 117 feet. And I just sent you a photo. I don't know if it's your grandkids, but I think it's your grandkids. But I'm not
Check
sure.
it out.
I'm
anxious to bring them up. They keep asking me when can we go.
Well, it'd be nice if it dried out. Just they might sink up. No, they're not heavy enough. I love the sinks in the mud, but it's truly wonderful. And just a couple of things. We had a fabulous benefit 2 weeks ago now, and I'm just very, very proud. We brought people from all over. I think there was somebody from Seattle and somebody from the Smithsonian Washington, and then we actually met her, and we may be partnering with her on some things. And then the Pittsburgh Savoy Arts and Gilbert and Sullivan people opened their show this week, and I'm just telling you now to get ahead on this. One more. November 2nd, Tom Roberts and the Allegheny Ragtime Orchestra is doing a World War I program. I will be sending out information about that, but I think everybody knows that this year, 2018, is the 100th anniversary centennial of the end of the Great War, the war to end all wars. We didn't fulfill that promise, unfortunately. We will be doing something with the American Legion. I have to get the details on that on Veterans Day weekend. But just as a heads up, because I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out, and it's one you can take your kids to. Stage 62 is doing Guys and Dolls in November, and that's such a popular show that don't wait on that. Not little
When
kids.
does that start, May? Do you know the date?
I know it ends the week before Thanksgiving, so it's probably the 2nd and 3rd week ends in November. I should know those dates, but it's only October. So that's all.
Speaking of dates, it's a good thing that you did state that this is the 100th anniversary of World War I, the end of the war, actually, because I guarantee, I shouldn't say it like that, but with the education system in this country, I don't even know if they're even being taught history anymore.
Well, I do have to commend Carnegie's post at the American Legion. The library park was supposed to be down in that walkway, would have right from the World War I monument on Beechwood right up through. But they went ahead and, with what they could do with volunteer labor, refurbished the monument. That you may not notice, it's, as you come down Beechwood, there's a World War I monument. We really hope that that would be something that people notice, that when the park is done, it's going to be spotlighting that. And they will be doing a ceremony. They do it on November 10th because that's when all of the veterans who are around come for the parade, which is on Saturday. So we will be doing something that afternoon at the Library Music Hall, and we will spread the word on this and send out a release. But this concert, we've already had a program on this. And you're right, the memories are very short. And it's certainly something that we need to remember and pay attention to. And of course, we celebrate Veterans Day, Armistice Day, because of World War I. Yes, so thank you and welcome to my new neighbor.
I don't know if you got a chance to see the Church Live article that was written this past week. But anyway, a synopsis of it is, it's just the things that we've been having problems with, and how there seems to be difficulty with movement between the Army Corps of Engineers and the Borough of Carnegie. And in here, there was a statement made that Mr. Infantino said that the borough has to pursue building the wall and incurring all the costs, and that we would also have to file for Public Law 8499, which would ensure the wall in the future, that if anything would happen to it, then repair fees would be taken care of. I'm assuming like that.
You're talking about Lexington? Yeah, we were just talking about that in there. You missed it. You had a big long.
They're on the opposite side. They're the two who are on the Army Corps side.
Oh, you're on the Army Corps side. Because the people on the other side that are losing everything want us to put a wall, but it would be hundreds of feet and cost millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, where would we get that money? I mean, it's
right. That's what.
So, but we're working on a few things. We're working on the, on the Army Corps of Engineers. We're also need.
We discussed whether the borough could get involved in any way and do a special assessment for the abutting property owners, but I guess the preliminary stage is figuring out how much needs to be done so that it's an adequate project to solve the problem, not just a temporary.
Now, Keith, are you allowed to clean out that side also, or no? Just the other
Well,
side?
they let us go in there to
Yeah.
pick the wall back. They have the property. But
Because our guys are cleaning.
There's actually, the
are
only
gonna
thing
clean
we
out
got
the
over there
outside.
is right there. That's the only thing we need to clean out on that side.
I think we do that without telling the Army Corps of Engineers that we're doing that.
No. No.
Can we?
I'm not going over there unless they give approval. But like I said, just clean it out. If you move it, I don't want to move that wall, but move that wall, then you're opening her up for more water going here.
And
So what's done right there is all we can do for right now.
Yeah, and even that last rain on
Yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah.
the water actually came up over
Top of that.
over top of all
Right.
that you had put back up there,
Yes.
so that'll just, it's just gonna continue to eat at her yard. And I have to show you a picture, because mine, the way that it's set up, at least the way that it looks like to me, and maybe you can help me understand this, the way that they have it built. But that part right there would be where my wall starts at.
Correct.
So I don't know where this water's going. I don't know if it's going up underneath there, behind there. I don't know what it's doing.
Well, it's going to keep washing that out. So it's
Yeah,
gonna-
that's hers, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about, how far this goes down and what's behind it, which I'm assuming is just earth.
Yeah, but you still have a wall there, so you got.
Yeah, I do.
The dumpster got
Right
that.
now.
You're fine. Let's start tomorrow.
That's the Army Corps side.
Right here.
Not as of this past Friday, but the Friday before, they had let Ms. May and I basically know that they were under the impression that the borough was going to be doing something, and that wasn't the case from whenever we had originally met. So I told them to put something in writing to us. I had already made sure to copy KLH, and Nate was aware of it. So, I mean, I'm not just going to go by them telling me that. I mean, they're going to have to give us a reason as to why they're doing that, because it doesn't make sense for us to fix it and then they'll take care of it next time. What will be the difference between now and then? So they're going to have to put something in writing to us as to why they're not doing that, or why they feel it isn't their responsibility.
Well, that's because I don't understand why it was such a big deal for them to come and just put the wall back up, because that's the Army Corps of Engineers, but yet they won't take care of the wall. It doesn't make any sense.
And that's something they could have told us months ago. I mean, if that were the case, I mean, we were relying on them, or we could have
Right.
obviously did something beforehand, and it almost seems they're just passing it along to us.
So Army Corps of Dam and Bridge,
No.
they just, how is the Army Corps involved?
I think it dates back to the Fulton Flood Project, which is
Some time ago.
late 50s. In 1956, Carnegie had a very similar flood to the one we had 11 or 12 years ago. And, I mean, it wiped out downtown. And that was the first time the Army Corps did a complete dredging of of Chartiers Creek and the tributaries. And from before Bridgeville all the way to the Ohio River. And it was a major league deal. And that was supposed to cure everything forever.
War to end all wars.
Yeah, and that one didn't work either. But I think that's as far up the creek as the up Campbell's Run Creek that the Corps went then, and I think that's why it's their line of demarcation now.
And from what we found out tonight, I never knew this, but from what we found out tonight is that the reason that they're only on your side and not on the other side is because when they were doing that, the people that lived on the other side said, we don't want you here, get off our property or whatever. So the Army Corps of Engineers said, fine, do this side. And
I'm not sure that,
I don't know about that.
well, that's what we heard tonight.
that could have
They
been one
disputed
person,
them
one
being
time.
there. So we don't know where to find them.
If the Army Corps wants to be there, the Army Corps can be
Yeah.
there.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, because I asked them tonight to find out why they're only on one side and not the other.
It's something I never understood either, because the wall that used to be on the other side was the exact same type of wall that was on our side. So who built that? You know? Somebody built
From
both.
what I understand, some of the walls that are done are the residents built.
Like how do you explain it? Like, what's his name? Not Gordon, but after him. And there's a couple of people, not many, that they've kind of like either added to or repaired. But it's only a few of them. I mean, the people on that one side, there's no way in the world they just have that cost. You know, and they don't have that money.
They said that tonight, people were in there pre-meeting. It's heartbreaking.
Too. The one that's right next.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get on Robinson, and they won't budge. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's just how you go from a meeting where it seemed like they were going to do everything, you know, they're talking about taking,
Remember him talking to us that day?
It was very positive that
Say,
everyone
you know,
left.
and he's saying, I might have to take your tree and this, and I said, I don't care what you take.
Right.
You know, you're gonna do all of it. Take it. And we were both under the assumption that they were gonna start getting things going and.
How do we go from that to?
and then they say they send stuff here, but, you know, if I would have called you after I talked to him,
Right.
we would never knew that they stood on that position.
Correct, because I mean, as soon as we receive something that's going to council and to the solicitor, so we know what it is we need to do. But, you know, Keith was there, and, you know, when we left that day, it it wasn't under any impression that it was our responsibility at this point, so.
Well, they went off, they had a meeting of their own after it was decided, we don't have any money to do
We don't
this,
like
so we'll
it.
give it back to Carnegie. And that's just not
Well, you know,
acceptable.
their engineer is right.
And then there's that.
Yes. Oh, great.
Their engineer is the former engineer for the borough.
I think I talked.
We should not end happily.
Is that Joe's like? No, no.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Is that, okay, yeah.
And happily for us.
Ended.
So it's a pain in the butt.
But this is so regional. I mean, my colleague, I think her neighbor is the chief of police in Peters Township. His house came down, you know, the mudslides they're having. 2 houses in a fairly upscale plan
Yes.
are just collapsing. And, you know, so you're saying Robinson Walker, but at some point, it's affecting the whole region, whether it's flooding or the infrastructure sorts of things. And somebody's getting online and getting the federal, I mean, I don't know how it works, I have no idea. And I said, what are they going to do here? I said, what are you doing? Are you tearing your hair out? She said, well, my house isn't worth anything anymore,
Yeah.
you know. But she seemed fairly calm, but when she said it's the chief of police and it's his house that came down, I just thought, whoa, you know, that's mudslides there, or hills or mudslides, but
Yeah, see,
they're all related and they're all happening, and it's not
and
curing
that's
itself. Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen to her. Her house virtually right now, she tried to sell it. Nobody would buy it. There's no way.
Well, we are on it.
Okay.
I mean, just so you know, like we just discussed it back there.
The engineer is looking to get the Conservation District, the Army Corps, and the DEP all together at the same time and figure out some kind of master plan for the entire state, because it's, I mean, our concerns are for property values, for public safety, for at lots of different levels, but we're also concerned with the water quality.
Right, it's bad.
Yeah. And
That's why you can see it. So maybe they can force some issues there too.
I mean, the ducks won't be coming back anymore. Okay.
And Steve has your numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have anything this week, I will let both of you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
I'm gonna be the game of fun.
Okay.
No, thank you for your.
We're the only two well.
It's been like 4 months and
Yeah.
we're no further in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good welfare?
what's that?
Good welfare?
Yeah, just one thing. Anybody received this little postcard in the mail?
I don't think so.
Everybody should have by now. So you know what it is. It's from Republic Services, and it says a new service to the Carnegie Borough residents provided by Carnegie Borough and Republic Services. Did you?
Yeah.
All it really means is electronic waste is now collected,
Yeah.
I remember that.
and you have to call and make an appointment. Just so you don't put it out with the regular trash, whatever day your regular trash day is. But you call them, schedule an appointment, they'll come out and pick up TVs, computers, any kind of electronic equipment, haul it away for you. All that for 68 cents a month.
And it'll save the borough money too.
It'll say, that's correct, thank you, Steve.
That's good.
Regina? Anything?
No, I do want to remind everyone it's October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I do want to remind everybody it's also Fire Prevention Month. 2 big things: check your smoke detectors and have a plan to exit your house. Those are the things I have this month.
And I just want to remind everybody about the haunted trail that the mayor talked about before. It starts on the 19th and it's the last 2 weekends, and it's 7 to 10. And if you have any teenagers or anybody that would like to come and help scare people and We need volunteers. And we need
Especially if
volunteers.
you're into screamers.
Oh.
They like screamers.
And it's, if you've never been there, I don't think, Maggie, you never came through, huh?
I get scared easily.
You have to come through.
It's really,
It's really professionally done.
I'm sure,
I mean,
that
it's
is
built-
really
It takes
scary.
us 2 months to build it, being
Yeah.
out there every night building it.
Yeah.
So you have to come up and check it out. But we do need volunteers. Like I said, if you have any teenagers or, you know, anybody that would like to come.
I'm more the promenade type.
Well, just come check it. Even check out the pavilion, because
Okay.
that's where you come to, before you go up to the trail. The bus actually takes you up.
Okay.
But even at the shelter, we have the fire going, we have all kind of food you can buy. We have painted pumpkins that the kids from Keystone Oaks paint pumpkins, beautiful pumpkins for us every year. And we sell those, and there's just,
I don't
like I
find
said,
the
good
second
food, you know, fire going, hot chocolate. You just have to come up and check it out.
All right.
Like I said, we do need volunteers to scare, so if anybody knows anybody, that'd be great. And that's all I have.
Have you posted that with the schools?
Yeah, yes, we did. We did it for Canterbury and Carleton. So, but Carleton always has their own scare hall or something like that on 2 of the same nights that we do it, so we don't get a lot of kids. But we do get kids from Canterbury that do come and help, and they get their hours. You know, I sign the paper for what they have to do community hours, so. That's what they do. Okay, anybody have anything else? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor? Second. All in favor?
Wait,
Opposed? I know, seriously, it's been one of those nights. And thank you, and welcome to our
community.
wonderful borough.